And now we're pleased to be joined with the man of the hour, head coach of Fordham Basketball, Keith Urgo. Keith, how are you doing today?
What's up, fellas? It's a great day to be a man. I'm fired up. Last week or so has been a whirlwind, and now I think we're just I'm ready to move on to basketball, recruiting, and plan attack, and I think our guys are fired up. We just finished up our last spring workout yesterday. The energy in the building was absolutely through the roof. You would have thought we were preparing for the Atlantic 10 tournament. It's a testament to our players, to our staff throughout this last week. Obviously, everyone's been pretty emotional, stressful, but the bond that these guys have and what they believe we're capable of, it's all that matters, man.
And when you hear Coach Urgo, head coach of Fordham University, what does that feel like and what does that mean to you?
It's the most proud I've ever been in my entire life. I can't say enough about the university. I can't say enough about its mission. I grew up around the Jesuits. It's been instilled in me since I was 13 years old, really from the beginning of my life because of my father. My father played basketball as a freshman here in 1954. So to become the head coach of Fordham men's basketball with my father in the seats, it is the coolest moment of my entire life.
It's great to hear that. You talk so much about how proud you are to be at this Fordham University, be the head coach. This is a program that's had 2 head coaching turnovers in the past 2 seasons. How are you hoping to maybe provide that stability to this program, carrying over that coaching staff, bringing that coach over now? Do you think you can maybe provide that stability to this program at Fordham University?
There's no doubt. I wouldn't have taken the job if I didn't. And it's not about me. It's about the players we have in this program right now and our staff. Right now we're poised to continue to be, it's not just a one-hit wonder. We're trying to do something that sustains us in the top of the Atlantic 10 for the first time in its history. And you can't do that without a leader like Ed Cole. His leadership, man, he's got a great vision. He's got great energy. It's a marriage. They want basketball to be successful here, and it's evident every day in the way he works with our staff. So it's an exciting time to be a part of this, man.
And we talk about the players, and I'm sure you have social media. You've seen the support that they voiced for you. They wanted you to be their head coach. So when you see that coming off of last year and hoping to build that stability, what does that mean to you to see all the players kind of voice their support for you to be the head coach?
There is nothing, in my opinion, that could be cooler and more prideful other than my father being here than the players coming out on my behalf. What we're trying to do here and why I became a coach is to develop relationships that are just unique and authentic with the players, because it doesn't really matter who's in the top seat. The players have to buy into what it means to be a Fordham men's basketball player, and they have. To be a coach, it's all about developing the entire student body, student athlete. And thank you, Father. Thank you for being here. Absolutely, thank you for having me. The goal of a coach is to have relationships with their guys that is unbreakable, because if we do that and we build that trust and love, well, then everything will take care of itself on the court. They're not going to dive head first without a helmet into a water cooler for you if they don't know you love them, and they know I love them, and now I know they love me, and that's really what this is all about. Basketball is a byproduct of that, and honestly, that's really 40 years from now, when I have these guys and I'm going to their weddings and they're sending them cards and gifts when they have their first children. To me, that's what this is all about, and that's how you build something special.
When you look forward to next year, what does a Keith Urgo-led team look like to you?
The hardest playing team in the Atlantic 10, one of the hardest playing team in the country, a team that's unified, a defensive-minded team that has the ability to get out and run and play fast. But you got to get 5 guys loving playing together, trusting one another. And I think because of our leadership and our buy-in to what it takes to be successful, I think the enthusiasm, the energy is something like you're never going to see before in this program. And Really, that's what I feel. Just a connected unit that's going to go into every game. We might not know the outcome, but we're going to leave we got to look each other in the eye in the locker room and know that we absolutely gave it up, gave everything we could have had. Whether or not that equals wins or losses, we'll see. The goal is to be the best team we can be by the end of the year, and if we do that, I think we'll be successful.
We talk about the players being here and what that means to you. And one of the things in the press conference that Ed Cole talked about was wanting someone that wants to be here. So what is it about Fordham that makes this a desirable job for you and wanting to be the head coach here?
Oh, man, are you kidding me? Obviously, my father played here, and I've grown up around the Jesuits, but we're in New York City, baby. It is the greatest city in the world. And, I think if we have a successful basketball program here, it can open up so many doors for our players, for our fans, our students. The energy we created this year, we packed Rose Hill that last game against George Washington, and you got to see, it was deafening in there, and them shooting poorly from the free throw line was a product of the energy in there, and I think if we continue that momentum, oh, God, it could be so special here, man. This environment, the student body, the engagement, Fordham University, the alumni base, it's as powerful as anywhere else in the nation. If you don't want to be a part of that, man, I don't. If that doesn't give you goosebumps, I just don't step on campus, man. We don't have time for it.
You're coming off that 500 record last year. You get the win in the Atlantic 10 Championship tournament. What do you think you can carry over from that successful season next year? You're also returning a majority of the players as well. How does that, provide confidence for you next year going to next season? And then what do you think your goals are? What are you looking to achieve as the head coach?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, based off of last year, we learned how to win. We were in some tough battles. We fought through some adversity throughout the year with injuries and departures, and we did a lot of firsts, but I don't think these guys are satisfied, man. I don't think 7th place or tied for 7th is something they want. I think they're excited about taking the next step, doing something. Every one of these guys, thank you, Mr. Constantino. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Every one of these guys came here to do something that's never been done before. Not just the players, but the staff included. Mm-hmm. And I think we got all the makings to do that, and I don't think any of these guys are going to be resting easy until it's done. We've had one of the best springs in the history of Fordham basketball, certainly one of the best springs I've ever been around a program. The commitment, the energy, the effort, the individual development in the last 4 weeks, man, if you saw some of these kids like Abdu and Patrick Kelly, Kyle Rose, Antrell Charlton, all of them, they came in every day. They were like, yo, we're going to make sure we get better this summer. Last summer we came in here, man, we had to develop a culture. That took some time. We had a lot of new pieces. We got to forge some identity. We don't have that. We can hit the ground running. We don't have to waste any time. Everybody knows what's to expected. We got high-level incoming recruits coming in here that are going to try by fire, catch up, man. We got great leadership, and I think last year, for most of the year, we had some guys, so many great guys that didn't want to step on any toes. So it was more coaches-led. Now we're players-led, and a players-led locker room's got something special if you're connected, and I think that's what we got.
And I know you're a busy guy, so really quickly, one last question. What is it that Fordham fans should know about Keith Urgo, whether that's aside from basketball, hobbies, stuff like that? What is it about you that they should know?
Well, they should know that I believe in everything they do here at Fordham. I believe in men and women for others. I believe in pure personalities, and that's why you come to Fordham University. It's not about basketball for me. It's about the next 30 to 40 years of our players' lives. It's about instilling in our players that there's so much that they can take from being a Fordham Ram. We want pride in the front of the jersey. We want them to go out, represent the brand with an incredible smile on their face. We want the student body to rest assured when we get out there, we're representing them and this university and this alumni base at the highest and most respectful of levels. And that's what it's about. And I think if we do that and we do it with heart and passion, trust and love, I believe great things are on the horizon for this program.
Coach, thank you for taking the time. Congratulations and good luck.
Hey, fellas,
Coach, thank you.
guys
Congratulations.
so much, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Go Rams.
Go Rams.
Yes, sir. So, Mike, obviously, it's going to be an exciting time going forward, and you heard what Coach Urgo said there, and I think the number one thing for me is he wants to be here. This is his job, and from everything from the press conference, from Ed Cole to the players, that's such an important factor to have here at Fordham.
And just the energy he brings when he's talking to us. You saw it on the stage when he's with us talking now, too. You feel how much he wants this. He wants this team to do good. He wants this basketball program at this school to be one of the best in the Atlantic 10, and that's who you want as your men's head basketball coach. That's who you want in charge, running things, and I couldn't be more happier, and I think I speak for a lot of people here at Fordham University with Keith Urgo being the new men's head basketball coach.
So quickly, I'll give you the floor one final time. Mike, just overall takeaways from this press conference and now the official Keith Urgo era of Fordham University.
Yeah, I think, like I said, there's a level of excitement. There's a level of energy that we have here that we had last year, but it's continued. It doesn't stop. It's not a restart button. It's more like Coach Keith Urgo said, hit the ground and running. And I think that's going to happen this summer. That's what's going to happen at the start of next season. Instead of trying to rebuild something, we're continuing off of last season, and we have someone in charge in Keith Urgo that's super stoked to be there, super excited to be the new men's head basketball coach, and that's who you want in charge. So a great day to be a Ram, as he says, and it's a great day for all of us to see the new direction of the men's basketball head coach.
So that's going to wrap things up for us, and certainly an exciting time. And we have to give thanks to, first off, Joe DeBerry for setting this up, all the players and coaches and Ed Cole for taking some time with us, making this an enjoyable watch. But overall, that's going to do it from the press conference here. Head coach Keith Urgo, officially the head coach of the Fordham Rams. This press conference, a production of Fordham Athletics.